How's that? Good? What's going on, YouTube? So today we're gonna make an ornamental scroll, DIY scroll. You know, you can use this for handrails, any kind of architectural, ornamental work, any kind of shelving, you know, brackets, any kind of fancy designs. But that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to put together something. I saw something on Amazon that was like a few $100. I said, you know what? I'm a fabricator, I'm a welder. Why don't I just make that? Take a little bit of pride, be able to say I did that, you know? So I went over to the local hardware store in my town, and I got all the things that I think I need. Let's get to it. But first, coffee. So one day I'm gonna make a shop here. Later spring. Right now it's end of March. Yeah, so right now I'm working out of my truck. I run a mobile welding company out of New Hampshire and service southern New Hampshire, northern Mass. In the spring, I'm gonna be pouring a pad here and trying to get something going so I can do some more services. So for now, all my power comes from right here. That's how we're running this. Truck's really messy right now, but the Trailblazer 301G, and then we got the Millermatic 251. And boy, don't you know it, that both of these welders are discontinued, but I'm a junkyard dog. I'm gonna use them until they break. Both really good machines. Both actually fell off the truck at one point. It's a long story, but I had to do a couple of upgrades to them. They purr like kittens. Got the air compressor up there for the plasma cutting, so let's get right into it. It's a pro tip. Wear your respirator, please. Here's what I'm gonna do. For every follower that I get, I'm gonna donate $1, a charity that involves, you know, kids that may be less fortunate, grew up in rough homes, etc. If there's a charity out there that we can donate to help these kids, you know, get into a vocational school, a tech school, something to do with the trade, some sort of an apprenticeship, that's the charity that I'm going to donate to get these younger generations, you know, in the field, because, you know, welding is sort of a dying breed. Not a lot of people, you know, want to do it, haven't been properly trained on how to do it, or some people don't even know that it exists, believe it or not. This younger generation is kind of growing up in the tech. There's a lot of us out here that are still grinding, you know, literally. So that's what I want to do. I know I'm really I'm, you know, just starting out this channel, but for every follower I get, I'm gonna donate $1. You know, maybe some people will be willing to match me. So we'll figure out, kind of do some research, and I'll put it in the links description, the charity that I'm gonna donate to. I'll start it off with $100, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how, we'll see if we can change some lives. Let's keep at it. noticing the issue. Number one, these are too far apart. I'm gonna round these edges. That might help. This nut is kind of getting in the way as well. We're gonna try to do some reconfiguring real quick. Just a random shape doing its job. So, and that's a cold scroll, really. I could go at the end of your handrail right there. There's no heat. I mean, if the heat was in there, if I threw some heat in there, we'd be able to manipulate it a little bit smoother. But, a rounded return, so to speak, or sometimes they come down and flail out, and they call it a lamb's tongue. You kind of just get creative. Sometimes it's beneficial to just drill a little hole because water will sit in here. But usually when I make a handrail, it comes across and then kind of just down into the leg. Right now I'm just playing around with it. Now I'm gonna fine tune this nut. It kind of has to be like secure because this is gonna be where this plate allows it to bend at a certain degree. The scroll creates a certain degree. All the pressure is going to be right here. I don't have anything that's not going to be structurally sound to complete this mission here. But if we came off the side like this and welded that, that'd be pretty solid. That's all there is to it. Let's get to it. Alright guys, so here it is. Took about 3 hours to build. Kind of just put it together as we went. Saw a picture online, something similar, not quite the same. The removable handle is going to be a nice touch, especially for storage. Put the wing nut right here. That's just an added benefit. You're not going to use a wrench. That's just to, you know, decide how big of a radius you want on your scrolls. Put some etching primer on it, some flat black. It's still a little tacky. I'm going to try it out for you guys. Yeah, let's see how it works. Not bad, not bad at all. So this is also cold roll, so it's a cold scroll. You could heat it up, but just wanted to put some tension on it, see what it would take. This is 1/2 by 1/2. This is what I use for picket stock. I think it worked out great. Needless to say,